Welcome everyone. In this video I will show you a tool that will allow you to learn about coding. Have you caught the coding bug yet? If not, you may have heard about it. You may have heard of the hour of code, or you may hear of different people talking about all the jobs that are available to students now that go unfilled in the US because we don't have any computer science people to do them, or people that know how to do coding to be able to do those jobs. This is a website that lets you explore different types of coding. And so you may have heard of HTML, you may have heard of CSS. This is cascading style sheets. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. You may have heard of JavaScript. You may even see your computer want to update your JavaScript at times. All of these languages, they can be complex, but if you start to look at them and start to practice and take a look at what you can do piece by piece, you can start to learn some of the coding language. So this website is very useful if you're interested in something like that. When you see this symbol, this stands for HTML5. So when you look for apps, when you look for web-based resources, if they advertise HTML5, that's very significant to you, because that means that you can use that resource on any device available to you in your classroom. Whereas tools that are, or resources that are created with Flash-based software, then you can only use those on computers. So if you have a classroom set of iPads, but you found this Flash-based resource, you wouldn't be able to use that on your iPad. You may have seen that happen if you try to access a Flash-based website. So HTML5 is sort of a universal language for the web, and it allows you to create different types of tools. We'll look at some very basic stuff here, and then you can start to explore this more and more if you like. So I'll scroll down and go to something real easy that we all know about. Let's start with lists. So the way we create lists now is we type a document in Word and we click on the bullet icon and it creates the bullets. We hit return to create more and more bullets. And this is how you can actually create them yourself if you wanted to. And you can change them. So on a website such as Wix, the one that you're working on, you can copy this code and put it directly on your website, or any other type of tool that allows you to access an area that you can embed code. And this is why I wanted you to learn how to use the embed code feature of your Wix website, because you can start to do other things other than embed a video. So if we take a look at this, you see this is some of the HTML5 languages, some basic stuff that you can learn to get your feet wet. And UL stands for unordered list, and of course if you had numbers, that would be an ordered list. So here it lets you define the style. So if you wanted a circle instead of closed bullets or any other type of design, you can type whatever you want right here. And then the LI stands for list. And notice that this always starts with this character. And then since UL is the code we're using right here, you type your UL. And at the end, you always end it with a slash in front of that same command that you started with. And you see that happen here as well. And those brackets are always necessary to begin and end everything that you type. Now, right here, this is the crucial part of the tool. This is the fun part of the tool. If you select try it yourself, it'll take you over here. And on the left, you get to type whatever you want, click edit and run, and then it shows up over here. So you get to practice and see it happen as you do it. So what I'll do is just copy this code and then paste it. And then let's just change coffee to juice, and then we'll change tea to Gatorade, and we'll change milk to milkshake. And now I go to edit and run. Now I have two unordered lists, and you notice that the first one has a heading. And the heading is created by this tag in HTML, the H tag. So if I were to copy this and then put it right above the list I just made, now I can change that H2 to different numbers, so you can play around with the numbers and see what happens. Let's say I do H1, heading, that stands for heading 1, and then I select edit run. Now you notice that H1 is a little bigger than H2. So if I go back and do 3, then that one's a little smaller. If I wanted them to be the same, of course, I would just have the same heading here. and now I have two separate unordered lists. So that's one thing that you can do. And if you wanted to, you could take this, highlight it, copy it, go to your website, and go to that function that allows you to embed the code, paste it in that window that appears, and this is what would appear on your website. So you get to practice here to see what it looks like, and then you can just copy the code, go over to your website, and you can paste it in. You can do the same thing with tables. So if you wanted to make your tables look a little prettier, let's go down and say we want to have some borders. Let's go to try it yourself. This shows you how to create a table, and you can start to see how tables are created. You see all of this contains the first name, the last name, the age, and then the T, this part down here is for this. Now let's say I didn't want a black outline. I can just come up here, change that to blue, and now that's blue. And then if I wanted to change the width of the border, I can change that, and you get to see what it looks like over here. And you may want to use special colors. You may want to use school colors. You may want to use something very unique. So this just gives you a glimpse into what everything looks like. These are very easy examples to understand, and a lot of stuff like this has been automated. So when you go to create a table in Word, all you have to do is pick what you want, and it'll make the table for you. But if you want to really learn some code and start to understand what the language looks like, this is a great way to practice it. Again, this tool is free, and you can learn other things if you wanted to as well. We're on HTML now, but if you wanted to learn JavaScript, that's another language that people use to build apps. You can use HTML5 to build apps once you get comfortable with the language and get more advanced. And it's not very easy necessarily, but it is easy to get started. And then and that's the good thing about a lot of tools now, is that it's a low bar of entry, and that means that anybody can get started, and then you can work your way up as you need to, and it's up to you how much you want to put into it.